You're tired of flimsy phone mounts. You want a MagSafe car mount that actually works in 2026. And you've probably seen the Belkin MagSafe Car Vent Mount Pro. I promise I'll reveal if its Pro title is just marketing or a legitimate upgrade, but here's what surprised me. It almost failed the first test I gave it. Therefore, you need to see this before you spend any money. For the best price, click the link in the description. /N/N Act 1, the hook and the problem /N/N. Let's be real. Your car vent mount right now is probably a disappointment. It's either that cheap claw grip that makes your phone look like it's being attacked by a metal crab, or a magnetic disc that requires you to slap an ugly adapter on your beautiful phone. You want effortless, secure, elegant mounting. That's the dream MagSafe promises. But the reality in your car is often shaky, unstable, and downright annoying. You fumble, the phone falls, you miss turns. Therefore, the quest for the perfect mount feels endless. Enter the Belkin MagSafe Car Vent Mount Pro. It claims to be the ultimate solution. Stronger magnets, better cooling, a more secure grip. But is that true? I bought it. I tested it on bumpy roads in sweltering heat with different phones, and the results were complicated. Let's dive deep. /N/N Act 2, the deep dive design, setup, and first impressions /N/N. First, the unboxing. Belkin packaging is always sleek. You get the mount itself, a very short instruction leaflet, and that's it. The mount is a compact black puck. It's dominated by the MagSafe ring, which is surrounded by a rubbery silicone border. The back is the clamping mechanism for your car vent. It's a spring-loaded, dual-prong design. You squeeze the arms, slide them over a vent blade, and release. The grip is immediate. Setup takes 3 seconds. That's a win. My first impression was positive. It looked professional, not toy-like. But then I attached my iPhone 15 Pro. The magnetic snap is loud and confident. A satisfying thunk. The phone feels locked. I gave it a gentle shake. Solid. Therefore, initial confidence was high. But here's the first joke for you. This mount holds your phone so securely, it's like the phone finally found a responsible parent after years of being raised by a shaky cup holder. The cup holder was fun but unreliable. /N/N. However, the first problem emerged quickly. Not with the hold, but with the position. Because it attaches to a single vent blade, the entire phone's orientation depends on that blade. If your car vent blades are vertical, your phone sits vertically. If they're horizontal, your phone sits horizontally. You cannot rotate the phone independently of the mount. Therefore, if you prefer a landscape view for navigation, but your vents are vertical, you're stuck in portrait mode. That's a significant limitation for many cars. This is where the Pro name starts to feel a bit suspicious. A truly Pro mount should offer rotation, but Belkin chose a fixed design. Why? They claim it's for stability, but it feels like a compromise. /N/N. Let's talk magnets. Belkin says these are enhanced MagSafe magnets for a stronger hold. I tested this with an iPhone 15 Pro and a slightly heavier iPhone 15 Pro Max. On smooth roads, the hold is impeccable, no wobble. But I drove over a notoriously bumpy, pothole-ridden section of my town. The phone stayed. I was impressed. Therefore, the magnet strength is genuinely upgraded from some cheaper options. It can handle minor shocks. And this is but it is not magic. If you take a corner aggressively or hit a massive bump, the phone can still shift. It doesn't fly off, but it can tilt or rotate slightly on the magnetic interface. It's not a 100% immovable object. So for normal driving, it's superb. For rally racing, maybe not. Open loop, will it handle your specific daily commute? /N/N. Now, the promised better cooling. MagSafe mounts can block your phone's cooling, especially during navigation and charging. Belkin's design has a central open circle, and the silicone ring is supposed to allow airflow. I tested this on a hot day, running GPS with the phone charging via MagSafe. After 30 minutes, the phone was warm, but not alarmingly hot. A non-MagSafe vent mount with no charging resulted in a cooler phone. Therefore, the cooling is relative. It's better than a solid puck blocking the entire vent, but your phone will still get warm if you're charging and using it heavily. The vent air helps, but the magnet and charging coil generate heat. It's a trade-off. /N/N, here's a mini twist. The clamping mechanism is both brilliant and potentially problematic. The spring arms are strong. They grip the vent blade tightly. I had no issues in my modern car with sturdy vents, but I also tried it in an older car with thin, fragile plastic vent blades. Here, I felt nervous. The grip is so strong I worried about cracking the old plastic. Therefore, this mount is best for robust, modern vent designs. If your car has delicate vents, this Pro clamp might feel more like a Pro Vandal. Joke number 2. This clamp holds on so tight, it's like the mount is that friend who hugs you and doesn't let go even after you clearly say, "Okay, that's enough." Awkward but committed. /N/N Act 2 continues. The real-world torture tests /N/N I conducted 3 key tests. Test 1, the sudden brake test. I accelerated to a moderate speed and then simulated a sudden stop. The phone jolted forward but stayed attached. It didn't detach. Good. Test 2, the charging stability test. I used it with a MagSafe charger plugged into my car's USB port. The combination of magnetic hold and charging worked seamlessly. No disconnections. However, as mentioned, heat buildup was noticeable. Test 3, the phone compatibility test. I used it with an iPhone with a thin case and one with a thicker, non-MagSafe case. With the MagSafe case, perfect. With the thick non-MagSafe case, the magnet couldn't hold it at all. Therefore, this mount is strictly for MagSafe-compatible phones or cases. No exceptions. That's a limitation, but it's the nature of MagSafe. /N/N What about vibration and road noise? On the highway, there was minimal vibration buzz. The silicone ring dampens some noise, but if your car has a rough idle or you drive on gravel, some high-frequency vibration will transfer. It's not silent. Therefore, it's not the most isolating mount, but it's acceptable for most. /N/N Now, let's address the elephant in the car. Price. The Belkin MagSafe Car Vent Mount Pro is not cheap. It sits at the premium end of vent mounts. You are paying for the brand, the design, and the hopefully reliability. But does the premium price guarantee a premium experience? Not entirely. The lack of rotation is a flaw. The heat management is only okay. Therefore, the value proposition becomes personal. If you have sturdy horizontal vents, use a MagSafe iPhone, drive normally, and want a super quick snap-on experience, this could be worth it. If you need rotation or have fragile vents, it might not. Open loop. So who is this mount actually for? /N/N Act 3. The resolution who wins, who loses, and the final verdict /N/N After all the testing, the Belkin MagSafe Car Vent Mount Pro is a specialized tool. It's not a universal miracle device. It wins decisively in 3 areas. First, speed. The MagSafe snap is instantaneous, no alignment fuss. Second, stability on good vents. The clamp grip is tenacious on robust vent blades. Third, minimalist design. It looks good, doesn't clutter your car. Joke 3. It's so minimalist, it's like the mount went to a meditation retreat and came back as a Zen puck. No unnecessary features, just pure, simple holding. /N/N It loses in other areas. First, lack of rotation. This is its biggest functional drawback. Second, potential for vent damage on older cars. Third, heat management is only moderate. Fourth, exclusive to MagSafe. No compatibility with other phones or thick cases. /N/N Therefore, the final verdict requires a direct comparison to your needs. If your primary need is a rock-solid, quick-attach MagSafe mount for a car with strong vent blades, and you don't need rotation, the Belkin Pro is a great choice. It delivers on its core promise of strong magnetic holding and fast setup. But if you need flexibility, rotation, or have delicate vents, you should look at other options, perhaps a dashboard or CD slot mount with a rotating head. /N/N is the Pro title justified. Partially, the magnets are pro-level, the build quality is pro-level, but the feature set is consumer-level. It's a pro in execution of a basic idea, not a pro in innovative features. Therefore, it's a premium product with a narrow focus. /N/N Before you make your choice, consider this contrarian snapback. Many reviewers will praise this mount unconditionally, but my testing shows its success is highly conditional on your car's vent design. It's a perfect mount for a specific scenario, not for everyone. That's the crucial insight. And so, should you buy the Belkin MagSafe Car Vent Mount Pro in 2026? If your checklist matches: 1. MagSafe iPhone. 2. Sturdy car vents, preferably aligned to your preferred phone orientation. 3. You value speed and simplicity over rotational flexibility. Then, yes, it will likely satisfy you. For anyone outside that checklist, it's a risky buy that might disappoint. Joke 4. Buying this without checking your vents is like ordering a tuxedo for a beach party. It's high quality, but utterly inappropriate for the situation. /N to conclude, the Belkin MagSafe Car Vent Mount Pro is a well-executed niche product. It solves the core MagSafe car mounting problem with strength and style, but ignores some important usability features. Your choice depends entirely on your car and your habits. I hope this deep dive saved you from a potential mismatch. For the absolute best current price on Amazon for the Belkin MagSafe Car Vent Mount Pro, click the link in the description below. That link is the fastest way to snap up this mount if it's right for you. Thanks for watching.